Bill 413, Reforming the Election Process or Revisiting Decision 2010. In an interview with KUM today, Governor Eddie Calvo said the 2010 election is over and implied the bill was orchestrated by his former Democratic opponent, former Governor Carl Gutierrez. Gutierrez ran with former Senator Frank Enon Jr. The two filed a lawsuit challenging the results and Guam Election Commission's handling of the election process, claiming it was rife with discrepancies. Calvo believes the bill is more about politics than progress. Among the 50 amendments included in Bill 413, one that mandates an audit of the 2010 election.
It's an election year now. It's partisan politics, and it's unfortunate. You can call it whatever you want, but again, we've talked to our lawyers. There's a definite impact if this legislation were to pass. It's dangerous. But the bottom line, it has been this type of mischief that has been indicative of the Gutierrez camp since the last election, and this is just a continuation. I hope he can just focus whether he wants to be a delegate or a governor.
Majority Leader Sen Rory Respicio has been pushing for the audit of the 2010 election, saying it was just too close to ignore and defends the discrepancies need to be addressed in order to reform Guam's election process.
I'm certainly one that says that you always have to move forward. Maybe if the reverse were true, Governor Calvo will be the one pushing to have these audits of the 2010 election. But notwithstanding who's behind this desire to want to make sure that we have free and fair elections, but this desire to want to audit the 2010 election, I think the people deserve to know the truth.
Meanwhile, as the election lawsuit continues to move through the Superior Court, Gutierrez's former running mate, Senator Frank Enon Jr., has asked his attorney to be removed from any association or affiliation with any ongoing court challenge that has, quote, any semblance of the Gutierrez-Enon 2010 gubernatorial election, end quote. As a consequence of Egon's request, attorney David Lujan has filed a motion with the court to be removed from the litigation. A hearing has yet to be scheduled on his request.
My plea to Governor Calvo is that if he's so hell-bent on vetoing this bill, then please do it as soon as possible. Transmit that veto to the Guam Legislature so we can work on an override.
It takes 10 votes for an override, which means one or possibly two Republican lawmakers would have to change their position on the legislation.